Well, hello, everyone. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Alexi, my friend, it has been a long time. Yes, I know. Life has just been in the way, man. Lots of stuff going on, but I'm getting back to it. Getting back to it, right? Getting back. What's that? Ekotiri? I probably butchered that name. I'm so sorry. Mr. Videos, Brian, you are my WPF god. Oh, you are too kind. Too kind, my friend. I appreciate the kind words there. But I am not a programming WPF god. I am just the world's okayest computer programmer. The world's okayest computer programmer. Mr. Jason Smith. Holy crap, dude. I didn't even know you were still around. Good to see you, man. How you been? How's the world treating you? You are a surprise, my friend. Wow. Been a long time. You like this? Like this cup? Like that cup right there? Huh? I got it just for this stream today. Because we're working on that Angular app. So I figured I'd use that. Jason, just checking in with old... Man, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for checking in. It's really good to see you, even though it's virtually in a chat. It's good to know you're still around, man. Yeah, I have not been on social very much. I haven't really had time to get on Twitter or anything. I'll tweet like something every now and then if I'm on the toilet, right? That's where I do most of my tweeting now, on the toilet. I just like, okay, I got 5 minutes. Let me just reply to something, right? But I just have not had time to do any social stuff, and haven't actually posted videos in like 3 months. Yesterday was my first stream in like 3 months. I have been slammed, man. Just slammed. Alexi, what do you think? Is Angular worth it to learn in 2021? I think it's worth it if you're going to be using it. Right? I mean, if you're using it, yeah, learn it. If you're not using it, then learn something that's more valuable to you, right? I hear the word React everywhere. Yeah, React's pretty popular, and actually, I play around with React a lot, and I'm coming around. I used to not like it because, you know, I'm a desktop C# guy, and it's a completely different like mind shift on how to write React apps. So initially, I was like, oh, it sucks. I hate this. Why would anyone ever use it? But it's actually not that bad. Like, okay, I can see it's got a lot of freedom in it, a lot of flexibility. Like, okay, I get it. I get it now. It's not so bad. But if you're looking to learn something, learn what pays, man. What's paying in your area? What will make you the money? That's what you want to learn first, okay? If you're not using Angular, no one's paying you to use Angular, unless it's just like a pet project, something you want to write, something you want to do. I would invest my time in something else, right? But if you're going to get paid for it, or there's a project coming up that you could take on that's Angular, yeah, learn it, because that's going to pay you, okay? I'm a big proponent of that. Learn what pays. There's so much to learn out there. So much. And it never ends. It never ends, right? So you have to, your time's valuable. You only get so much of it. So you have to choose where to spend your time, right? So I spend my time where it pays. That's my personal opinion. WPF developer. Hey, me too, Alexi. Me too. I'm a WPF developer, but look at me. I'm writing an Angular app, right? I do React, I do Blazor, I do Angular, I do basic JavaScript and HTML, web components, all that kind of stuff, right? So kind of do it all, right? Just kind of, it's not hard to learn this stuff. It's really not. It's really not. I'm no expert by any means. No, I'm not. But I know enough to be dangerous. I know enough to get paid for it. Okay, so today we are going to continue our work on our Excel to JSON application. Michael says, I'm having to learn Java Android for work. Massive change from Xamarin Forms. Yes. That is a big change. I actually started in Java. I started my development career in Java, like, I don't even know. I don't want to age myself, but it was a really long time ago. And then I went from Java, and that's like, I forgot the IDE I was using. Eclipse. I think it was Eclipse. And I was learning all about the Spring library and like Java Beans and all that, like old school. Never did Java for Android though. I don't know if the syntax is different or anything, but it's been forever. And then I went from that to C#, right? Lexi says, that's because you are the super Brian Liggett. Nope, like I said, not super. I'm just the world's okayest computer programmer. Okay, as I was saying though, I got a limited time. I have another meeting today. So there's a couple things I want to try to get done in this application we're building. So just so everyone's aware, the application we are working with, or that we are building, is called Excel to JSON. It's an Angular application where we take Excel documents and comma delimited files, so CSV files, and we will convert that to JSON that you can use in your like development applications. Maybe you need a URI to bring in some type of JSON feed, or you just like design time data, right? Because it's so much easier to create data in Excel, like just type it up real quick, and then you can convert that instead of writing JSON objects by hand. Like that's a pain. Let's see, IntelliJ. Oh, okay, yeah, IntelliJ is great for Java. I remember IntelliJ. I remember that. All right, so let's go ahead and hop into it since I'm kind of limited on time. Alrighty, so this is the application. This is kind of, actually, let me get it started. npm start. Now you can't see, that's too bad. I got this bar at the bottom. But if I bring that up, you can see I'm typing in npm start to start up the server here. So let me just bring that back down. Our little development server here. And while that runs and builds and compiles, I'll kind of briefly go over the application a little bit, what we did yesterday. So yesterday, we used the Indigo app builder. If you all remember that, that's like indigo.design. This one right here. So we used the Indigo app builder to actually generate the code, the entire Angular application automatically. So if you didn't watch yesterday, basically Indigo app builder is an application, a web-based application that gives you a WYSIWYG IDE to drag and drop to design your application, right? And then not only can you design it, but you can say, oh yeah, this navigates here, this navigates there. I can preview it, right? So I can run through my design like it's like a real design, upload another file, or I can see the code, right? Here's all the code that it generates. This is all the HTML, the TypeScript, CSS, all that beautiful stuff. And then I can actually download the zip, like the actual project. This will generate all the code for me. And that's what we did. Okay. And then you can find this code. GitHub, Brown Lagunas. That's not the name of it. It's Excel to JSON. I'm gonna put this in the chat for everyone. So feel free. This is the repo we're working with. That's where the code is, what we did yesterday. That's where that's all located, right? Okay, and so we generated all that code, click of a button. It looked beautiful, and actually I see we got to fix something. We got to replace our images here. But anyways, so we got the Angular app built. And what did we get done today? Yesterday? Yesterday we got the parsing of CSV files. So here it is right here. Right, so we can upload a CSV file by drag and drop or clicking the button. So we'll just click the button. Here's a CSV file. And then we generated the JSON from that, and we added the Monaco editor, right? So this is the Monaco editor right here, very popular open source code editor. So we're using the Monaco editor to display the JSON that we generated from that CSV file. And so that's what we got done yesterday. So if you want to go ahead and fork that repository I just linked to, you can go ahead and run this locally. Okay. So today, with my limited time, I think what I want to try to get done is I definitely want to implement the download JSON button. So what we want to happen is we want to be able to click this button and then download a file that contains all the JSON, right? So everything we see in this editor here, we want to download as a file on our hard drive. The next thing we want to do is I want to create like a server, right? I have this vision to where I generate all this JSON, but I want to use it as a web service, right? So the idea is I'm gonna click this get link button, and then you're gonna get this this dialog that pops up, and it's gonna give you a URL to this generated JSON. That way, if you're using like an HTTP client in your applications, you can actually point to that URL and use that JSON in your application at runtime. That's the idea. That's pretty cool. I've never done that before. Actually, I've never done either of these before. I've never actually downloaded a file, implemented downloading a file, or implemented any type of like share link stuff. So we'll have to think about the best way to do that. But it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool vision. I think it's gonna be pretty fun. So that's what we want to do today. So let's get going with that first. So the first thing I'm going to start with is I'm gonna start with the downloading of the JSON. Now, I haven't actually ever done this before, so I'm gonna have to use oh powerful Google to help me out, right? I'm sorry. I really have no idea how to do this. So, John, I hate/love Excel. Yeah, it's a love-hate relationship, isn't it? But it should be fun. It should be fun. So I'm gonna bring over my Chrome over here, and we're gonna search for, I don't know. Wait, no, JavaScript download file on button click. How to trigger a file download. Yep, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, how do I get rid of that? No, I'm not accepting cookies. Strict, necessary. Okay. Okay, how do we do this? From the button, you can do button type submit, download. Action file dot... What? No, because I have to generate the file. Right? That's not a good answer. Oh yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. That's not what I'm looking for. Approach 1. Using a custom, okay, probably the JavaScript function. Okay, so looks like we have something here. Create an invisible element. We're going to set some type of attribute here. Oh, what'd you do? Don't do that to me. Implement the click. We're setting the data. Okay, I don't want to add it. I'm not going to append this to the actual, to my actual, whatchamacallit, to my document. So I'm not going to do this code. Okay. This might be close. Question out of context. I see you're using MetaMask as wallet. Which crypto are you holding? Yes, I use MetaMask. I'm holding. So I have a little mining rig at home. It's got like 4 cards in it. For Ethereum. So I'm mining Ethereum at home in my upstairs closet just for fun. Because I thought it would be like, hey, I've never done this before. Let me learn something new. So I built a little mining rig. It was kind of fun. So I'm doing that, and then that's all I have. I'm not big into crypto or anything. I just mine my Ethereum. Okay, this isn't okay. Blob. Click. All right, this might not be too bad. I'm gonna look for one more source though. I'm looking for one more source. No. How about this? But I hear that Ethereum's only gonna be mineable for like another 6 months or so. So I won't be able to do that forever. Oh, okay. Create an anchor tag. Code. We got to use this. Click. Is that it? That's all we got to do? That looks pretty easy, actually. onto the dog. Yeah, you're probably talking about Doge there, huh? Yeah. No, that meme coin, I don't know, man. It's got a lot of, I guess, what's it called? Retail investor support. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with their approach where you create the element, you set the download attribute, right? That's what it said. I think that's what it said. And then you got to set the text, the URL stuff, right? See if we can find another one. No, that's not what we're doing. Man, this is really not easy to find. Oh, what's this? Set attribute. Everyone's doing that. I don't want to append it to the child, though. I don't want to do that. Badre says, ETH will be mineable till ETH 2.0 is released. The data's not known yet. 2 to 3 years. Oh, well, shoot. I'll take that. I'll take that all day long. If I can get 2 to 3 more years of that little stupid mining rig I built, heck yeah. The hardest part, like it was relatively cheap to build. The hardest part was getting the GPUs, but I wrote a bot for that. But I did write a bot for it, but the bot didn't actually work. Other bots were way too fast. However, I did land 4 of them just by camping out websites. Okay. There really isn't a ton on this. Oh, here we go. What's this? Oh, I liked it. This one looks easy, but that's a canvas. But I like that. Yeah, I spent all this time writing a bot. Actually, I think this is my bot, right? You see my Amazon bot? You see it in the top corner right here, where it says Amazon bot. This is my bot that I built. It's a Chrome extension. It was pretty fun, but it never worked. Everyone else's bots were faster. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with that approach. So let's do this. Okay. On download JSON click. Something like that, right? Something like that? Oh wait, I should do past tense. Clicked. Stick with my convention. And then I'll just stick this down here somewhere. Oh, and you may be asking yourself, like, oh, Brian, wait, what is this button click? That's not a thing. I think this is actually coming out of Infragistics. We have a button directive off the Infragistics here, the IGX button directive. So that's where that's coming from. Otherwise, I think this is just click. If you're using just the normal Angular, that's click. But I'm using the Infragistics components here and their directives to just make it a little easier. Okay, so the first step was we need to create an anchor element, right? Because it's going to be an anchor. Document.create element. Isn't that what it is? Create element? Okay. Okay, and then we'll say A. So we created our anchor element. Then there was a download. I think this is just the file name, so I'm just going to call this Excel to JSON.json. And we'll probably want to change that name, but for now, let's just get it to work. And then we needed a blob. I saw that thing with a blob when they said create the URL.create object. So I think this should be a const B for blob. Actually, can I just call it blob? Or will it be a protected word? Okay, blob equals. How do we create a blob? I think it's actually new blob. Yes! Okay, I like that. New blob. Blob parts. I think I could just throw our code property in there. Is that all I need? Other people were like throwing in, other people were throwing in the, what's it called? The text, you know, it was like text slash, crap, let me open that back up. I should have kept it open. JavaScript Download file on button click. You know what? How about download? Maybe not download. Maybe create JSON file on button click. How about that? Oh, right here. Right here. Right here. This is what we're doing. So type, content type. What's content type? Oh, it's a method, content type. Oh, right here. JSON, text plain. Okay. Text plain. Got it. So... Where am I? Where's all my... I lost my comments. Where is everybody? Too many windows open. Oh, there we go. Okay, no new comments. Okay, keep going. Text... No, type. Text, type. Text, type. Type. You know what? Let me actually just drag this over so I can just read it. Let's do that. Now I'll just read it. Okay, it says type. And then it passed it in that method. In that method, it says text slash JSON. Whoops, slash JSON. Car set equals UTF-8. Okay, I should just copy and paste it instead, but I like writing it. And then we'll say, mine's called A, so href window dot URL dot create object URL. I like that. And then we pass in the blob. And then we say a dot click. Okay, man, that's a really good resource. That was probably the simplest. Code snippet that we found searching for that. Well, let's see if it works. Let's see. Okay, compiled successfully. All right, so let's go back here. I'm gonna upload a file. Download. Oh yeah, here we go. I'm gonna save as Excel to JSON. My downloads. Open file. And it opened in Visual Studio for some reason, but here it is right here. Sweet! Okay, I don't know why it opened up Visual Studio for that, but whatever. Okay, so that worked. That was easy. Holy crap. That was easy. That's it. We finished that. I do want to fix one thing though, because I noticed this right here. We need to change this to our logo. So dot slash assets images logo. Okay. So I think we got that. I think that's done. That's done. We implemented it. That was stupid easy. That was so simple. That's all it takes to download, to create a JSON file. But you know what? Let's improve this because I want to change this name. I want to change this. I don't want to hard code it. Does JavaScript or TypeScript have a GUID? Let test equals new GUID. No, it doesn't. I want to generate a random name. Okay, JavaScript generate. Whoops. Generate unique ID. How about that? Oh, UUID. Use math.random. Date.now. What do you guys want to do? Do we want to just do like... I mean, this one might not be bad, I guess. Math. This might be easy. Right? Something like that? No? Math.floor? Yeah, I think this would be the easy one to generate. So we could just like do something like this. Well, let's copy that. Let's go Excel to JSON dash plus like this, right? So we'll just generate a random, like Excel to JSON random number. Something like that. That should work for us. For what we need to do. I mean, I just want to make sure that if you click the download, it's not going to have a whole bunch of the same, like, keep overwriting the file, right? So, there it is. Okay, so let's try this. Download. Okay, 50. So I'm going to save it. We got to test this out. Download. 79. Download. Oh, that's not a good one. Look. Not a good one at all, because it gave me 79 again. I don't like that approach, because it gave me the same number. It's not very random. Not very random. Maybe we should do the time. Where was the... Maybe we should do this. Because then the ticks, right? The ticks would be different. Let's do that one. You guess time, yeah. JSON! Nice screen name there. Nice username. JSON! Okay. Upload another file. Download. Random number. Okay, I like it. Download. Yeah, I think that's going to be better. I think that is going to be the winner right there. Just a simple random. Perfect. Perfect. Let's see. Do you really need the ID? Seems like the prompt detects the existing one and adds one to the end of the file anyways. No, it doesn't. It only adds one, the parenthesis one, if it's the same name. Right? That's how save files work. So let me delete that, delete that. Can I clear all these? Yeah, there we go. Remove all. There we go. Are you using Angular material for the layout? I don't think so. I don't think this is Angular material. It may be... I generated it from App Builder. So, I don't know if you were here for that. Indigo.design apps. So I used this program called App Builder. And it allowed me to design the application using a web-based IDE. So just kind of click, drag, and drop to make it look nice. And like I could preview it, make sure it looks good, and I can like navigate it and test it out and all that stuff. Gives me all the code. And then I just generate the code. That's all I did. So I'm not quite sure what this uses. I don't think it uses material. You know what? Let's look. Let's look. Let's look. Where's my packages? No, I don't see any Angular material. No Angular material. Okay, so I think that's good. Let's open up my Get Crack-a-lackin', which is Get Crackin'. I just call it Get Crack-a-lackin'. Because I was bad at this yesterday. I didn't do a good job at this, so okay. Added download JSON feature. JSON file feature. And I'll push that to the repo. So now everyone, you can go ahead and rebase from master or whatever and get that updated code. Okay. So now comes the harder part, I think. The next part is this get link functionality. Now the idea behind this get link is we're going to have a server, a .NET Web API. So we're going to have to create a .NET Web API. Okay. And then when I click this get link, we have to upload the CSV file. No. We have to have access to this file, to this data. So upload the JSON to our server. Right? And then, so basically, we'll take this JSON, upload it, and save it in our server as a JSON file. And we'll have to give it like a unique ID, so like a GUID ID. And then, so when I click this, it's going to upload the JSON. And when that's done, it's going to return the ID or the link. It's going to return the share link. So when I hit copy, it's going to have the link, and then I'll be able to immediately paste that in. That sounds right to me. So that means we're going to have to store files on disk. Oh man, this can get, if a lot of people start using this, I'll have a lot of files up there. Maybe I'll delete the files after 30 days or something, right? Like it's only good for 30 days. Like I can't have it persist forever. This is a free tool after all. I'll add a donate button. Help pay for storage. But you know what? Let's just get to work for now. So I'm going to open up Visual Studio. It opened up on the wrong screen. I'll open up here. So I say create a new project. ASP.NET Core Web API. Let's put this not there. We have a repos, Excel to JSON. This is going to go on the server. And we'll call it Excel to JSON. Okay, next. .NET 5, sure. Enable Docker support. Sure. I was thinking about doing that. Let's do Linux. Open API. What is this? Swagger? Okay, sure. Okay. We'll go with this. And it opened up on the wrong screen over here. Okay, what are you doing? No, I don't want that right now. I want IIS Express. So get rid of that. Okay. So we need to look at this weather for. So this is the default web API that we're given. And we're not going to use this. So actually, I'm going to delete the weather forecast. Did I? Nope. Okay. And then delete this controller. And then we're going to add. Let's add a controller. Empty. Read write. No, we'll do this. No, not MVC. Not MVC. API controller. Sorry, I almost made a mistake. API controller. And we'll just do empty for now. What should we call this? Where's our app? Get link controller. Get link. No. Share controller. Oh my gosh, I can't even type. We'll call it the share controller because we're going to be sharing these files, right? Okay, API. Okay. So, it's been a long time since I've written one of these. I'm pretty sure with web API, you got to have things like get, right? You gotta have like a post. So we can use a get to get the share link. And we can use a post to upload and generate the share link. Upload JSON and generate share link. Right? Or should I create a separate controller for uploading? Should I create an upload controller? I don't know. I don't know what we should do. Maybe I'll just keep it like this and we can always change it, right? Always change it later. Not a big deal. Okay. So let's go with the upload first. Public I action result. I'm pretty sure it's I action result. And we do a post. Now, what are we posting? We're posting the JSON. The idea is we're going to take this JSON and we're going to, when we hit this button, we're going to call our API to upload that JSON and then get back the share link, right? That's kind of my thought. That's my thought. And for now, we'll say return okay. Oops. We'll do this for now. Okay, so but we can't get the JSON. We have to do this from body. Right? I want to get this JSON from the body of the from the request. Right? Because it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot of. It could be a lot of JSON. Right? Public async. Now, it doesn't have to be async because it's async by nature anyways. The stuff, unless the code I'm writing needs to be async, this doesn't have to be async. So we'll see if the APIs I use are async, but I don't think they will be, because writing a text file in .NET is like stupid simple, like really simple. So let's start by var file name, new GUID. No, not GUID. It's GUID dot new GUID. Sorry, and we'll toString that bad boy. So here's our generic, like random file name, right? It's just a random. I don't care what it's called. But actually, maybe that's not the file name. The file name has to be. This is the ID. And then we'll put okay, let's do this. Let's do this. File ID. And then we'll say var file name equals file ID dot JSON. That's the file name. Okay, then we have the body of the JSON. Writing text is really easy, because we just say file stream. No, not file stream. File reader? No, file. I think it's just file. Why isn't that working? What the heck? Okay. System.io.file. Write all text. A path. Ooh, file path. Okay, I need a file path. And then contents will be the JSON. That's that. So I need the file path. Equals path. Nope, not path string, path. How come that's not working? Oh, there it is. I'm about to say, like, what's going on? Path.combine. Where am I going to put this? It's going to be somewhere plus file name. Whoops. Right? But where are we going to put this stuff? I can create a folder here. Is there like a recommended approach, or like, is there a recommended location for file uploads in ASP.NET API, Web API? Does anyone know? Anybody? No? No comments? Okay, I don't know. I don't know. For now, I'll put it in just an uploads folder. And if anyone has any comments, feel free to just leave a comment there, and I can change it. So the environment.get file.current directory, right? Is that a property? That's a property. Comma uploads. Boom. File path. Okay, so now I have my file path. And then we are returning. What are we returning? We have to return. Badre says www. I don't need the www because the server is running wherever it's running. I just got to know from the current directory of where this controller is running. I'm gonna go to an uploads folder and then file name. Right? That's kind of where I'm going with it. Okay. Okay, no comments. So we write the text. It's gonna save here. And then I need to return a share link. Share link. I don't know what the share link is yet. For now, let's do this for now, because I'm not quite sure. Let's do HTTP. Whoops. / Brian is cool.com / the file file ID, like this. Will that work? I'm not sure. Let's find out. Is that gonna work? Let's run it. Let's run it. Errors. Define in Swagger. Okay, I have something wrong. Do I have to... I think I have to put the HTTP post on this. Is that my problem? Yep, that was it. Okay, so there's my share. Let's try it out. Let's go. Whoops. Name Brian. And execute. Ah, requested URL right here. Okay. JSON value cannot be converted to system.string. Was that not a valid JSON? Was that not valid? Oh. Thank you, Julio. Actually, I think I have to do this as well. Oh, that still didn't work. That is a valid JSON string. Okay, I'm gonna drag this over. Let's debug. And execute. Oh, it's not even executing. Wait a minute. Let me try something. What is going on? Change param type to JSON object. Should have to, because it's coming over as a string. It says HTTP header type / JSON. What? Okay, I'm just gonna do this for now. I'm gonna change that to a text file. I just want to make sure this should work. Like, just in general, this should work. Try it out. See, I could just be a string in there. What? And how come that's not hitting my... That's not hitting my my breakpoint either. That's what's also concerning me. Why isn't this hitting a breakpoint? It is model error. Error is happening before hitting the method. Yeah, it's not even calling... It's not even calling it. All I'm doing is passing a string. Do I have to, like... This is a string? Ah! Okay. Well, that's a little annoying. Okay. Okay, we've got file ID, doesn't matter. File name. File path. Okay. We're writing it. There's the share link. And okay. Okay! And then that worked. And there's... Brian is cool. Here's the response. That's the response. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. So we got that working. So, oh, I got it. I got it. I know what I have to do now. JSON toString. And actually, I want the dash just gone. So let's replace the dash with nothing. And then, crap, what was the... HTTPS localhost, this one. I'm just hard coding it for now, okay? Just hard coding for now. We'll fix this once we get everything kind of verified. And there's the file right here. So I'm gonna delete that. It did work. So now let's try JSON real quick. Try it out. I think I have to do this. That's what I have to do. Right? Yes, I had to encapsulate that in quotes there. Okay. Invalid. Okay, maybe I don't do that. Is that my string? There we go. That's what I thought. And my response is wrong. I'm gonna rename this to... I want it lowercased. So I'll hard code it for now, and then we'll fix it later to actually make it more dynamic to where it will actually work. Okay, I think we got it now. Right? Name, Brian, boom. Whoops. Execute. That worked, and here's our share. This is what's returned. This is the link that's gonna pop up in our little dialogue. And someone's gonna be able to like copy and go, oh yeah, I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna use this. Of course, we haven't implemented that yet, but that's the idea. Okay, that's the idea. So I think that's cool. Okay, let's stop this. So let's implement our get, and this time let's do HTTP get public I action. And I'll actually, maybe I should do it now. Should I say put this in a try catch maybe? Just in case something goes wrong. Actually, let me do research before. I'm not quite sure the best way to handle that. I don't write a lot of these. Get string share ID. Let's call it share ID. Let's call it that. Return OK for now. We're going to return OK for now. So now the idea is we get the file ID, which is the share ID. Actually, maybe we should I want things named the same, right? Yeah, I want consistency in what we're naming them. Okay. So now that we have that, the share ID. Once I get the share ID, when I get it, all I have to do is get the file path. Actually, you know, now that let's do this. I'm gonna add another folder here. I'm gonna add a class. Constants. Try to get rid of some of these can I use a path.combine and a constant? I'm pretty sure I can. Public const what? Upload URL. Oh, I forgot to put my string in there. Okay, so I can't use the path.combine and constant, but can I use it in a static? I can use it in a static. Okay. Yeah. Julio, yes, you're correct. Static there. Okay. So that's our upload URL. Did I spell that right? Yep. And combine. Oh, can't spell. Upload URL. Okay, now var file path, or var file maybe, equals path.combine constants.upload URL, and then the name of the file, which will be shareid.json. Right, so that's the assumption, right? The assumption is the share IDs, these are the names of the files that we upload right here. So we should be able to just find that bad boy anytime we want. So if file, why come the file doesn't work? I have to type it. System.io.file exists file. So if it doesn't exist, we can return a bad request, right? Or bad request result. What do we do? Bad request. Ernesto, I figured the path would open your app with that particular file loaded. I don't think so. I don't know if I understand what you're saying. I figured that the path would open your app with that particular file loaded. So not found 404. Oh, okay. Is there a not found? Like this? Nice! I didn't even know that existed. Can I put a message in there? Okay. So if it's not found, otherwise we're going to get the JSON and we should be able to use system.io.file read all text file and then return the JSON. Right? That should work. That should totally work. Have you used Live Share in Visual Studio? I've used it once. It didn't work very well, actually. Didn't work very well. Okay, so now we have the Git. So let's test this. Actually, yeah, hold on. No, we could test this. This is what I'm gonna do. This is our post, so let's try it out. We're gonna put in something simple. Name Brian. Right? Let's go and execute. Now we're gonna get our link. And so now the idea is I should be able to just hit this. Oh, it didn't work. It didn't work. Try it out. It did work. Oh! This did... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I have to do something. There's something I have to do for the ID. Because I want... This is what I want right here. Julio, routing. I think you're right, Julio. Routing. I think you're right. I think I need to do something like routing. No, route. Right? And then I have to put the ID. Wait. Like this. Mahesh, return location name of Git and pass the ID param. Okay, see, I think this is what I'm looking for right here. I think this is what I'm looking for. So let's go ahead, let's try it out. I'm gonna just throw in something. I should put this on a notepad so I don't have to keep typing it out. Right? Execute. This is gonna give me a link. Let me just grab that. I'm gonna come down here. I'm gonna try this one. I'm gonna use that ID it just gave me. And there we go. Response body totally worked. That means I can grab, whoops, I can grab this link. And why didn't that work? Oh! Because that's not the link. There! There it is. I have a typo. I have a typo right here. API slash. I should probably make that a constant as well. Okay. Okay, so that worked. That worked. We have it. We have it. Mahesh, you're saying... Here, let me stop this. Return location name of get and pass the ID parent. What do you mean? Return location name. I don't understand. It worked. Am I doing something wrong? Use local URL. And the share link? What do you mean? I don't understand. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't do a lot of this. I don't do a lot of this. I'm not sure what you guys are talking about. Use local URL. You know what? You know what? For now, what I'll do is I'll just I'll add this to the repo and Mahesh. Oh, Mahesh, name of get and then share ID. Here? Maybe make a config setting. What I might do is I'll just commit this to the repo, and then you could submit a PR and like show me what you're talking about. Because talk about right here. Yeah, let me submit. I'll add this to the repo because I'm having trouble understanding what Ernesto and Mahesh are talking about. But as you can see, I do not write a lot of these, so I have a lot to learn in this space. I have a crap ton to learn about this, but this part is working. We are uploading files, right? We're getting the share link back. Return. Mahesh, what method are you talking about? Are you talking about in the post or in the get? He's saying return, create, oh, created at, oh, after post. Okay, you say return created at what? Created at action, created at action result. Creates a created at action result object that produces status code, create a response. At action. Action name. Creates a, get it out, okay, object. The name of the action to use for generating the URL. Name of get. Right? Comma. The share link. Oh, share ID. Like that. Okay. And then we don't need this at all. That's what you're telling me. I need, yeah. We will create new entity. We usually send the location where the resource is at. Oh. Well, let's try this. Let's try this. Let's see what happens. Okay, so share, try it out. I'm just going to add a string, doesn't matter. Execute, what's it give me? Request URL. It says no route matches the supplied value. Yeah, so that broke something. That's the request URL. But the response came back, bleh. So not sure what was supposed to happen. Maybe due to the different route attributes. Yeah, well, I have it working, so I'm gonna do this. Since I have it working, I'm just gonna keep it working. Research this code. And then I'll research that and I'll come back to it. Okay. I'll research that. Clean that up. So far we have something working though. And this is positive. Like just something working and then I can come back and improve it. Okay, so... You know what? Let's throw this JSON in the constant as well. Public const string JSON equals JSON. Right? And then I used it down here as well. There. Okay, so we have... Do I want to delete those? Yes, delete those. No, don't want to do that. As you can see, I am very weak in my web API stuff. But I'm learning! I am learning! That's all that matters. I continue to grow. Continue to increase my skills. And thanks for all the tips, Mahesh. I will definitely check this stuff out to see what this stuff means. Just to add more to my learning list. Okay. So now that that is working, what time is it? Okay, ooh, 11. I got time. I got time. Now what I want to do is, where is... I'm gonna drag this over. Right? Because I have to start that up. I gotta have my server running. So I'm gonna drag this over here. God, I got way too many windows. I can't cover up my, my comments over here. Mahesh, nice to see your stream after many days. Yes, Mahesh, I've just been too busy with life to even consider streaming. But yeah, I'm back into it now. So now, get link. I'm thinking this is where I'm gonna do the upload. Button click equals on get link. Oh. Clicked. Okay, save that. Okay, so now that we have the get link, I'm gonna have to get const URL equals, whoops. And my URL, where is my server running over here? It's localhost, hold on. For now, I'll hard code it for now, but I'll change it after the fact. API/share. That is our upload URI, right? That we're gonna need. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this and use the fetch, but I'm pretty sure I need some const params equals. I'm gonna need some header stuff, right? Because I'm doing a post. And if I remember correctly, this is where I set the content type information, right? I got to set the content type to application JSON or something like that. So I got to do something like content. Crap, is it dash type? Anyone remember? I think it's dash type. And then application slash text. JSON, text, JSON, JSON. And then this is the car set equals, we just did this. We just did this right here. Car set UTF-8. That's what I need. Isn't that right? I think I need to do that. And then because we said, where is, here we go. There. Because I said this comes from the body, right? It says from body. You put that back. Because I said from body, we have to actually set the body here to the code. So this dot code, but that's... Can I just send that as a... Do I have to stringify that? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I have to stringify that. Let's try it without it first. Method. Is it method? Post? Whoops. I think that's right. Golly, do I have to look that up? Oh wait, it says I have an error. Where's my error? Editor component. I don't have an error. Oh, I gotta save that. Now it exists. Okay, I couldn't find this this method. Okay, so now that I have that, I'm not confident about this, but we'll try it. Okay. Now I need to fetch. I need to fetch with the URL and the parameters. Using that URL and those params. Then, right? Is it result? I think I get the result. And I'm gonna say console.log result, because I'm not quite sure what this is. I think this is my... Actually, I'm returning what I'm returning. I think this is the link. Right? I think that's the link. Oh, wait a minute. Where's my... I think I'm going to have an issue here. I got to stop this. Because I hit this every freaking time. CORS. Always freaking hit CORS. Services.add CORS. And then app.use CORS. And then it's like builder. Something like, yeah, something like that. And then builder dot allow with origins. And then I got to put my server that my app is running on. Localhost, this one. Otherwise, it won't let me talk to it. I think that's what I got to do. I get bit by... Every time I play around with this, it annoys the crap out of me. So let me start this back up. Minimize. Okay, nope, that's not what I need. Okay, okay. Okay. Moment of truth. Data. Okay, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Get link. Oh, it always happens. It always happens.
What kind of place is this?
See, freaking CORS. Okay, go back to my server. Yeah, you know what? You're right, Mahesh. I'm gonna do this. Builder. Any origin. Any header. Any, like, I'm just allow everything. Allow everything. Okay, let's try this again. I'm gonna clear it. Oh, oh, oh! I gotta, wait, what's this? I don't know what that means. But I gotta respond. Oh, I'm confused. I got a response. Right there. Wait, no, that's not a response. Is that a response? I did get a response. Status 4 okay. 4 okay. Oh, it's not a good response. It's not a good response at all. Okay. Status 400. Cores. Of course. Okay. I'm telling you, I hate this. Use cores, you forgot. Why don't you have put cores on configure too? I did it right here. Add cores. Okay. Stop this. Maybe I'm putting this in the wrong spot. I hate cores. Is it policy on this one? Wait, no. I hate cores. I hate it. Use cores before routing. Oh, am I putting it in the wrong spot? Let's try it. Let's try. See, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. It shouldn't be this hard. Okay, let's try it again. Nope, not that one. Too many windows. Too many windows. I've had many problems with cores at .NET 5. Oh, it's painful. Okay, so clear this. Click button. Oh my God. Freaking Miley up in here breaking my stuff. Wrecking it all with her wrecking ball. Oh. Freaking cores. Okay. I did this. I did. What am I doing wrong? Okay. Okay, Google. ASP.NET Core 5 cores. Ugh. Oh, maybe I am doing this wrong. Okay, let's copy this. Okay, maybe I'm doing this wrong. Maybe this needs to go up here. And instead of this crap, I'm gonna allow everything. Name. Allow all. Let's delete this. Allow any origin. Allow any header. Allow any method. Okay. Then, oh, actually. Okay. And then use cores. And then the name of my policy. Okay, so maybe I'm doing this wrong. Why would it give me why would it give me multiple ways to do the same thing? Use cores, add cores. Okay. Okay. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. Let's clear this out. Get link. Oh my God. Oh! I hate you, cores. I hate you. Has been blocked by cores policy. Ugh. This is frustrating. This is frustrating. But I'm doing allow everything. They have it after routing, by the way. They have it after routing. Maybe I'm putting it in the wrong spot. Use course must be called in the correct order. But it doesn't, for example, it must be used before. Okay, I'm gonna put it after routing because they have it after routing. I put it before routing. There, after routing. Make sure that, like, it's spelled the same. Case sensitivity, I think that got me. Red, black, pilled, I think you're right. I think it was the case sensitivity. I misspelled that. Oh my gosh, this is so frustrating. Okay, API is up and running. Here's our app. Get link. Oh my god, this is so painful. This is so painful. Response, CORS. Redirected, false, status 400. Type, CORS. What the heck? Add policy to controller? Oh my god. Okay. Let's try that. What's it called? CORS? Is it just CORS or is it use CORS? No, what's this thing called? I know I don't do this enough. Mahesh, what's this called? I think it's probably in here, huh? Like, I did this. I did all that. Where is the attribute? Here, oh, enable CORS. That's what it is. Yogesh, I did this yesterday. Right here. Okay, enable CORS. Got it. Enable CORS. I'm gonna copy and paste this so I don't mess it up again. Why do they make this so freaking painful? I don't get it. Okay, let's try it again. I mean, I got 44307. Let me check my code. 44307/API/share. That's right. HTTP, okay, that's right. I just want to log our result here. Does this all look right to everyone? I got my headers, content type is JSON, right? I don't think it's this code that's messing it up. And post. Does anyone see anything wrong with this? Did I misspell something? I don't think so. That all looks right. And post. Okay, that's right. All right, let's try it again. Oh my god! You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Type CORS. This is the right... Oh wait, I need an ID after that. That's the right API. I'm calling the right API. Okay, let's bring this out. Network. CORS error. Pre-flight. post. It's going there. Refer strict origin when cross origin. Strict origin when... Allow... Well, this works. Requested payload. This is correct. It's all right here. You see, that's working. So the body is right. The content type, that's all right. I don't know how to get rid of this. Oh my god, this is... I hate it. Think. What could be wrong? This code is right. I'm calling it. I'm getting a result. It's just not the result I'm expecting. So it's hitting the server. It's hitting this. It's totally hitting this. But it won't connect. And we're at startup. We did the allow all. I went through... Okay. In console. Yeah, okay. Yogesh, I'm going to check that. I'm going to hit that. Let's go back to our server. Nada. I have no idea what's going on. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Don't you hate this feeling of just being stuck? Okay. I don't know what to do. Any ideas, anybody? Yeah, I'm stuck. Run Kestrel. Okay. Try that. I think it's going to give me a different URL. Yep, it will. Okay, so let me update my 5001 port on my code here to 5001. God, I got a meeting in a little bit too. I would hate to leave the live stream like this. Yeah, we could check out the launch settings. Let me try this real quick. We're running Castrol now. Let's go back. I'm gonna pick my folder. Get link. No, same thing. I don't know what this means. I'm looking at it. I have no idea what it means. I have no idea what it means. Okay, so I'm gonna undo that. Drink the water and it will fix all your problems. Oh. Pain. The pain. Pain is so great. So 44307. I mean, nothing stands out as weird. Oh my god. Use cores, allow all, builder, any origin, any header, any method, adding the policy, right there. What if I just throw a www folder in here and put my put my website right in here? Okay, it's not constant, so that's not my problem. Oh yeah, save that. It's a CORS issue, but we are enabling CORS everywhere. Everywhere, we're enabling it. Yeah, I don't see the issue. Let me bring back. I did that. Do I have to put, oh, maybe I put it in the wrong spot. This has it on the method. I put it on the class. Does that matter? Try this. Use Postman. I don't even have Postman. I might have to install it though. Okay, let's save this. Go back to 44307. Think. What could be causing this? Okay. Still. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I am not running. Look at this. I'm not running HTTPS on my website. However, the server is. That's the problem. That is the problem. That's the problem. So, the question is, I either need to change. I need to change my my app. Right? I need to change my app to run on HTTPS, or I gotta change my whatchamacallit, my server to not be HTTPS. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Where's the server at? Where's the server at? You know what? I'm just gonna look here. Run Angular HTTPS. Can I just... Is there an easy way to do that? SSL true. Open angular.json, set SSL true. Is that all I gotta do? Let's do it. Angular.json. Where is that? Control F, SSL. It's not even in here. Ah! You know what? I'm just going to change it. Let's change our code. I don't know why. I got too many windows open. I can't find anything. So I should theoretically be able to also go here. Right? So if I convert this to HTTP, okay. Now, let's do this. Right? Oh, please let this be it. Pretty please. Pretty please. Although I would figure with the CORS policy of allow any from anywhere, this would still work, but I guess it doesn't. Okay. Okay, here we go. Oh. Cross your fingers, everyone, please. I need good energy. I need good energy. Oh my god! No! Ah! Are you kidding me? What a... CORS again! CORS. I hate you, CORS. God! I could have swore that was gonna be it. I could have swore. Like, oh, that has to be it. How would that... Okay, well, that's not encouraging at all. That is not encouraging at all. Pre-flight request, we need to do a separate disable CORS video. No kidding! I mean, really, Microsoft? Really? This is how painful you make it for people? This is insane. I can't get anything to work. I thought it was because we're going from just, you know, like an HTTP to like normal. Like, I mean, not normal to secure HTTPS. I thought maybe that was the problem, but I guess that's not the problem either. The error says redirect is not allowed. Why is a redirect occurring? I have no idea. But I didn't even get this error across the HTTPS. Maybe allow credentials. You know what? I'll try anything. I'll try anything. There. Let's try that. Let's just allow everything. Oh, that's not gonna work. No, that's not it. Is there any... Okay, think. Try this once. Services.add CORS. I did. It's right here. We even add this stupid little policy. I'm looking at the docs that I'm not seeing anything. No, the docs, the Microsoft docs over here. Let me drag it over here. There. They actually have it before. They have it after routing and before authorization. So that's exactly where I put it. That's exactly where I put it. Is the middleware's on the right order? I didn't touch it. I just generated a new, I did file new. Hold on. Hold on, I see something. So who mentioned the redirect? Who was that? Redirect, why is it? Red, black, pilled. Why is redirect? Is that causing the redirect? Should I remove that? And try again? Still, okay, still normal HTTP, okay. Oh my god! What the? Come on! This is killing me! Why? Why do people develop for the web? Why? I don't know. I don't get it. You guys are crazy. You're like, you enjoy pain. Just enjoy pain. Bad request. 400 type CORS. How? We are allowing everything. We said to let everything through. Oh, and I'm running out of time. I do not want to leave the stream without figuring this out. But I have a meeting. Okay. Bad request, CORS. I don't know. I am stuck. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this back to that. Okay, I'm going to go to my code. I'm gonna revert this back to HTTPS, back to where we need to be. Okay, and then editor. Oh wait, I need a, oh my gosh. I need to add a whatchamacallit, an ignore file to ignore this. No, I need to ignore all files in Excel to JSON. I think in here, right? Oh wait, what'd you say? What's that? Select and ignore files in VS? Well, it's the bin folder. Is there an easy way just to... I know. Open a new window. I'm gonna go to a repo. Like... something that's WPF, maybe. A simple WPF. Git ignore. I'm just gonna copy this. And I'm gonna paste it right here. Whoops, wrong. Too many freaking folders. Too many folders. Okay, that looks better. Okay, yep. Excel, add that. This looks good. Okay, I think that's right. So let's stage all these. Added server API -- not working. Commit, push. All right, everyone can now download this locally from that repo and submit a PR because I can't get this damn thing to work. It's freaking ridiculous. GitHub. Brian Lagunas, Excel to JSON. Boom. There's the link to the repo. Oh my god, I don't know. Yeah, it's all there. I might need to reorganize the folders a little bit, but it should all be there. Yeah, this is all here. All right. Well, what a big flop. What a huge flop that was. That sucks. All because of CORS. Like, the methods work. The methods work. But I can't get CORS to work. and I have a meeting, so I can't. I got to end the stream. I got to end the stream now because of that. Gosh, so frustrating. But you know what? That's our life. That's the life of a developer, right? We got to sit there and bang our heads against the wall because something small that we don't really control won't work to allow you to actually test your code. So, yeah, there's the link to the repo if you have some time and you feel bad for me because I've been crying for the last hour. Feel free to check that out and see what the heck is going on. Why won't that CORS policy work that we added? Red Black Pill, enjoy your stream. I really appreciate that. I know it was painful to watch this last hour. I mean, the first 40 minutes went great, and we downloaded that file like no problem. But yeah, freaking CORS. Ugh. That's painful. But so Monday we'll pick it back up. Hopefully it'll be solved by Monday. I might spend some time off stream picking at it. See if I can figure out what the frick's going on. Really annoying. But yeah, hopefully we can get that figured out. Maybe someone from the community can jump in and debug it for me and tell me what I'm doing wrong. Or go, you need to do this. Hopefully that happens. But thank you everyone for joining me today for this painful stream. But I appreciate you all. I know you could spend your time doing anything else, and you chose to spend it with me. I greatly appreciate you all. I love you all, and I will see you all next time.